Strange thing about these is that they are by different sellers and they all have basically the exact same image, and it's like, that has to be some sort of red flag. It has to be. Hi everyone, my name is Sandy and today we have a completely different video. It's something that I never thought I would put on the channel because this channel is just of me trying things and putting them online. We're all aware of scams. Those relentless Facebook scams saying that they're giving away money. Those thousands of text messages that send you questionable links and numbers. And those emails addressing you by your email address and not your actual name. There are countless examples of different types of scams going on, but I couldn't help but have alarm bells ring when I came across a Mayfair Monopoly sticker, which is the £100,000 one, on eBay for £76. So me and my boyfriend were in McDonald's, as you do, and I saw a random Monopoly ticket on my suggested. I decided to go down the rabbit hole and see how many of these stickers were going there. You had a few which were quite funny, everything was on show. You had things where just the QR code was scribbled out, or numbers, the digits scribbled out. But there was one that we came across, which was the Mayfair £100,000 one. And we had a look at it. Thought, okay. We decided to actually have a look at other listings of the Mayfair one. And we couldn't help but notice that there were tons of them. Not to mention, there were tons of them. There were so many, which, if you know that there's only like 4 100,000 Mayfair Monopoly tickets in all of the UK, you know that it's not going to be right. So we had a look at all of the listings and we found a lot of striking similarities. Upon first glance, credit to them, they actually didn't look that bad. However, the background is actually completely the same. One thing is for certain, and that is that none of these images are original. There appears to be two main changes. There appears to be two main images used for the listings, and after a close look, they're all either identical or with minor alterations. If we take this image, we can see the background of a black and white carpet. Look closely to the right of the word cash for 2 white circles. These also appear in this image. But these are also the images seen in many listings that we see right here, where this image has just been cut to remove the background in order to perhaps give some authenticity. However, some of them don't even change the terrible scribble marks over the code. They just go over it and over it. Speaking of the scribbles, one of the weirdest things about this is the fact that in the listing, in all of the listings, they all say, you're paying for a digital image, you're paying for this exact image with the scribble over it. Talk about fine print and talk about chic. People are paying £70 odd for an image that they can already see for free on the listing. It is ridiculous. And they get away with it. They get away with it because they've listed it. They've put it in the description. So if you try to say to them, oh, it's a scam, they just sent me this, then eBay can just say to you, oh, well, it was in the description. Whatever, you'll be fine. When these sellers know full well that we're not going to be looking that far into the description. Most people are going to see this opportunity to get £100,000 or a chance to get one ticket for £100,000, and then they're going to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay lots of money for this, because this isn't even the worst of it. People have actually gone up to £400, £500 for this. There are current bids going on right now at the time of filming this, where there's like 32 bids going on, and it's on like £400 for the same image. For this image that you are paying your money for, that you can see, you can literally see it in the listing for free. It's ridiculous. It just makes me sick that people do this, because even if they are legitimate tickets, let's be honest, the original seller with the original picture, they can keep that image there, they can make a note of the code, perfectly fine. So chances are you're going to buy this ticket and it's going to be an invalid code anyway. It's ridiculous. It is terrible and ridiculous. So I'm just going to go into the really, really deep of it. the research that has been made into just seeing this one listing. After noticing the irregularities, I decided to check out all of the listings for the Mayfair Monopoly on eBay. It also occurred to me to check the sold listings to see if A, eBay had been removing them as violations, and B, to see how many had been sold and for what prices. What I saw was 19 sold. 19 for various prices with somewhat varying images. Including one massive one that was £10,600. £10,600 for an image that you can see right there for free. Oh. Hang on. I know what to do. Just yep. Yeah, there we go, yeah. Just save myself £10,000. This one was sold with the simple description, picture only. So even though this isn't actually as complacent as the rest of them, it's still abiding by the rules. Picture only, picture listing only, just so it's still going by the rules. That they're not saying ticket, they're not saying genuine ticket, they're saying picture only. Now this one appears to have captured some media attention. However, this is only a local newspaper showing how easily people can fall for the law of easy money and tricky eBay descriptions. There is an article telling us about this scam, and it's from 2005. People are using the same image, or basically the same image and the same type of thing from 2005. What's that, like 16 years ago? This has been going on for so long, and people have literally said that they were going to spend money on it. This man in the article says that he almost spent £5,000 on it. Like I did say before, there are only like 4 Mayfair tickets in the UK, so this should already be setting off alarm bells. But unfortunately, not a lot of people are aware of that. Not a lot of people are aware of all of these things going on, how easy it is to trick you. And they're not even actually totally tricking you, because they say it in the description that it's the scribbled image. It's gotten me thinking, if the descriptions are enough to allow them to skirt eBay's terms, are there any other avenues to stop this scam? Well, firstly, eBay does not allow for counterfeit items to be sold on their website, and a close look at a legitimate sticker. Notice the faint red writing around the top of the card behind the text. It also appears on many common game pieces. The images used on the scam listings differ, however. While the photographs aren't pristine, it looks highly sus, and the faint red text cannot be seen, which indicates that there was never a real piece to begin with. However, having never have seen a Wayfair piece in person, how are you going to know that? Otherwise I wouldn't be making this video, I'd be on holiday. I couldn't say this is fraudulent for certain, but when you put everything together, the fact that you've got all of these duplicate listings, the fact that the description literally says that it's a picture with a scribble on it. In fact, strangely, in what might be an attempt to look like an original, the sellers keep adding to the scribbled out code, as if, at first, it's red, then a black scribble on top, and then a blue, and then finally this monstrosity. I mean, what will it look like in a few weeks' time? Oh, hang on. I know what it would look like. Now, I am sure that because this has been around for quite some time, that there are already YouTube videos about it, but I couldn't help but do something about it when I saw that, and I went down the rabbit hole of all of that stuff. I couldn't help it. I had to. But definitely just do your research, clue yourself up before making any type of big financial decision, and it's just, I guess that's it, really. So yeah. So thank you very much for enduring this rant, if you will. Like I said, it really isn't the type of thing that I would really want to put on YouTube channel, because I don't particularly have a theme in mind for the YouTube channel. I just thought I've got one, and even if 2 people see this, if one person sees this, just to tell them, just to make sure that they don't fall for this, or they can tell people, just, that's fine by me. I'm fine with that. See you later.